In this video, I'm going to show you how to transfer your old workplace pension over into Vanguard. I've recently just quit my job and like a few others, I've built up quite a few different pension pots with some different providers. So what I'm trying to do now is bring everything into one place. Why am I doing this? Well, for me, mainly it's because of the fees that I was paying with my current providers, but also I just want to bring everything into one place so I can just keep things simple. Having all of my pensions spread across multiple providers can get quite messy and it doesn't really give me a clear picture on how well I'm doing towards my retirement. Quick disclaimer, this is not financial advice. I'm doing this because it works well for my own personal situation. That doesn't necessarily mean that transferring your pension over to Vanguard is the best move for you. I'm only showing you the process here and how it exactly works. So let's get to the laptop. Okay, so I've logged into my own Vanguard account now, and as you can see, I have blurred it out. We have all of the different accounts that I have, but just for your reference, I have my pension and my ISA. There can be other ones that you can open, but for now, I just have the two. And what we want to do is find the transfer to Vanguard option. So what you can do is go over to where it says portfolio options and click the drop down. And then you're going to see the option here that says transfer to Vanguard. So we're going to click on that. This is going to bring you to a new page. So what we want to select here is our personal pension because we're going to be transferring into our Vanguard pension. So we're going to click transfer to Vanguard. And then what that'll do is bring you to a page with some general information about transferring your pension over to Vanguard. So what we have is some things that you need to know. You'll also have some things that you'll need to bring. So you need your name and address of your existing provider. You need your account or policy number from your existing provider. You need the estimated pension value, and you need your existing investments from your Vanguard Personal Pension. You can get all of this details by just logging into your pension account with that provider. So just make sure you've got that on hand. What you'll have as well is a final warning before you transfer. You do need to understand we might need you to get financial advice, and some providers may charge a fee for leaving them. So make sure you double check that before you do any kind of transfers. So once you're happy with that, we can go ahead and click let's get started. And then from here, it's going to ask you a series of questions. So are you transferring any overseas pension? I am not. Are you transferring any final salary pension schemes or pensions that contain guaranteed annuity rates? No. Are you transferring any pensions in capped drawdown? No. Are you transferring any pensions you took benefits from before the 6th of April 2006? No. Are you transferring any pensions that contain benefits awarded to you from a divorce settlement? I've never been married, so that is going to be no. Once you're happy with all your answers, you can click continue. And what this will do is bring you to the page where you need to put in the details of your existing pension provider, the one that you want to transfer into Vanguard. So in my case, I'm going to be transferring over from my Nest pension. So I'm going to type in Nest and it should just come up in the drop down, but you can just pop in whatever pension that you're using and it should recognize it on there as long as it's a well-known pension, of course. From here, you need your pension account number or policy number. I've pasted mine in. Obviously, I've blurred that out. And then it asks a final question. Have you taken any benefits, tax-free cash or income from this pension? Once again, my answer is no. It's then going to ask you the question, do you want to make a full or partial transfer? I'm going with the full transfer, so I want to transfer 100% of my pension. And then it says, do you hold any Vanguard funds with your current provider? Once again, my answer is no. You then need to add in your estimated total transfer value of your pension. So to be able to get this number, all you need to do is just log into your current pension provider, find out what your account value is saying, and then just copy and paste that in. So in my case, it's about £9,250. And then we're going to go down. Once we're all happy with that, click next. This is then going to bring us into the page where we want to actually allocate where our transferred pension actually goes into. So there's different options. As you know, with Vanguard, you can either select a ready-made retirement fund or you can select your own fund. So for me, I very much select my own funds. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to click select. It's then going to bring down a list of options that you can invest into. These are all the different Vanguard funds that are on their website. I'm going to go down to equity funds because I invest all of my money into the FTSE All World ETF, VWRP. That's not financial advice, it's just what I'm doing myself. So let's find that. And then from here, what you get to do is select how much of your pension you want to go into that fund. So one thing that you can do is obviously spread your pension across multiple different investments in the Vanguard site. But for me, I'm putting 100% of it into my VWRP. So I'm going to select 100%. And then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to click next. The next screen is going to bring you an overview of your new investment choices, just to make sure, so you can see the fund you're investing into, the ongoing charge, and the total allocation amount that you're bringing in. It's got some details about the account or policy number, which once again I have blurred out. And then it's going to tell you how much your pension will be. This is very much an illustration that you have to open up and read through, so make sure you click on it to download it. This is a document that is personal to you, so I'm not going to show you mine, but just have a read through it just to make sure you're all happy. And then once you've done that, you can scroll down to where it says declarations, so you can just confirm that I have not been given or received advice from Vanguard. I've read all the key features. I've downloaded and read the key feature illustration like we just did. I have read, agreed and signed the pension transfer authority, which is our final step. I'm going to go ahead and pop my signature in right here. Once again, this is blurred out. And then the final part here is you just need to click this box just to confirm that you acknowledge that you've read all of the things above, like we were saying. So once we're all happy with that, we can go ahead and click submit, and then it'll bring you to the screen where it tells you what happens next. So this is basically what happens. Your existing provider will process the transfer to Vanguard. They will then contact you if they do need any information from you, and then they will let you know as soon as the transfer is complete. It says that most transfers take up to 10 weeks, but can sometimes take longer depending on your existing provider. With my own personal experience, I'm not saying this is going to happen to you, it was a lot quicker than 10 weeks, so don't take that as a given, but it may be quicker. And then before you log out, you've just got some final options. If you want to take them, you can add a beneficiary if you want to. You can also add another transfer, so you can go through that entire process again. If you've got multiple pensions that you want to bring over, you can add payments into your pension, or you can just go back to your account overview and just see everything as it was. So that's basically how you transfer an old workplace pension into your Vanguard account. I hope you found this video useful. Do drop a comment if you've got any questions, and I'll see you in the next one.